Welcome back, everybody. Today we have another Trader Joe's haul for you. Insert new intro here. Whoa. Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Caira and I make videos all about Chicago, apartments, and the true love of my life, Trader Joe's. Today's video is another haul for you. These are my favorite. I feel like we're in that lull of Trader Joe's season where they just blast us with so many holiday things that now they're like, alright, simmer down everybody. We're getting back to the staples. But I am really on a health kick right now. I just got off of another cleanse. So I'm really trying to nourish my body. And I got a bunch of things that I'm very, very excited to show you today. That being said, let's go ahead and jump into today's haul. So last week I made homemade salsa for Alex and I, and it was delicious. So Alex got a bag of the organic white corn tortilla chips. These ones are the salted ones. I don't like unsalted tortilla chips. I'm a salty lady. I like all things savory, so salted tortilla chips are always the way to go. Those ones are for Alex, and then for myself, I got the grainless cassava and coconut tortilla chips. These are super good if you haven't tried them before. I was really, really impressed with the flavor. They're a little bit more expensive, but I just thought that they were really good. They're kind of like the siete chips. So try these out if you haven't before. Next, I'm so excited. They're finally starting to come back. I guess they had like some sort of distribution problem, but Trader Joe's had seaweed again. We love their seaweed snacks. We used to get them all the time, and they've been gone for like 6 months due to distribution. So they didn't have the wasabi ones, which are my favorite, but they did have the roasted teriyaki seaweed snacks. So I just got a pack of these, and I hope they bring back the wasabi ones soon because those are my fave. Next, we got another bag of the smashed plantain chips. These are delicious. These are my favorite of their various plantain chips. I know Alex did get the regular plantain chips as well. These are good. I think these are way better. Alex likes these just as much, so we got both. I think these are way better. We ate these with the salsa I made, and oh my God, I could have just eaten that for dinner. It was so delicious. Next, Alex got another thing of English muffins. These are for his breakfast sandwiches. We just keep them on deck. You guys probably know this. And then I've been really into tacos recently. I did like a ground turkey stir fry with a bunch of Asian seasonings and sauces, and I put them into taco form, and they were so good. So I want to do that again. And for Alex, I just got him regular corn tortillas. He just doesn't care and isn't trying to be as grain-free as I am. The kid could eat like literally whatever he wants all day and he'll still have a stupid six-pack. It's annoying. But for myself, who would not, I got the almond flour tortillas again. One of you guys recommended these to me when I tried the quinoa flour ones, which were gross. Someone told me they described the texture of them like Play-Doh, and I have to agree in the worst way. So got the almond flour ones, loved these. I thought they were super, super good. I did heat them up on the stove, and it's interesting. They don't like blow up and crisp quite like a tortilla, but all the same, I thought they did really, really well, and they held up super well and were just delicious. So very excited to have these again. Moving into the wheelie cart. Got another bag of the porkless pork rinds. Alex loves these. He eats the whole bag in one sitting, which low-key blows my mind, but let the man do what he can. And then also got another thing of the Sinfully Sweet Campari tomatoes. I got these last week. I didn't put it in a haul. It was like a very random just stop in and get some things. They're like candy. They're so good. These are like literally the most delicious tomatoes I feel like I've bought from a store in a long time. I want to eat one right now. They're so good. Highly, highly recommend. Campari tomatoes I feel like are always the most flavorful, but these, amazing. Delish. Also got a cucumber. I added cucumber into those Asian tacos as well, but I'm having my whole team over tonight for a dumpling night, and so I'm gonna make a cucumber salad with some rice wine vinegar and some sesame seeds. It'll be like a delicious little app. Also got a thing of mushrooms. Since we're doing a dumpling night, I know I'm gonna have a bunch of dumplings left over, so I'm gonna make like a wonton soup with all of the leftovers, and I'll put in some mushrooms for that. Also got another bag of the teeny tiny avocados. I'll use these for tacos, but also they're so small and they take so long to ripen that I usually just grab them and I'll add them into salads or like anything else, but I love the teeny tiny ones. I feel like I don't ever waste them, which is amazing when it comes to avocados. Also got a pack of the spicy jalapeno chicken sausage. I love to keep these on hand. I'll often just throw them in the freezer, but these are really great because just chop these up, add them into any pasta dish, add them to a salad, whatever you want, and it's an easy way to add a protein. Alex got a pack of the beef tamales. He'll heat these up as a snack for himself all the time if I'm like not cooking something right away and he's hungry. The dude can eat a lot. Then I got a bag of green beans. I've been really loving green beans recently. Been like roasting them in a pan. They're easy, delicious. I've been adding like a hoisin sauce or something to it, making it a little Asian inspired. Yeah. And then got another bag of the shredded cabbage with red cabbage and carrots. I really like this because, again, I feel like I've said the word tacos so many times. I kept adding them to tacos, but I also added it into a stir fry, and that was super good. I feel like this is just a really easy veggie to like do a handful and like toss into things and just bulk it up a little bit. Also got a bag of these stir fry vegetables. This I use in soups a lot. So I'm going to be using this for that wonton soup that I'm going to be making. I'll probably use just like half the bag, add it to some broth, add some mushrooms, and then add the wontons, and we got a full meal. All right, I've never tried this one before, but I'm very excited to give it a shot. This is country potatoes with haricots verts and wild mushrooms. Haricots verts are just a fancy way to say small green beans. But I was gonna get the roasted potatoes that I've used for like breakfasts before, but I saw this one and was very intrigued, and I've never tried it before. So I thought, let's give this a whirl. It'll just be a super easy side to have with a protein, and we'll see what we think. Grabbed another bag of the cauliflower stir fry. I feel like I've been a broken record, but this has been one of my favorite items recently. Since we got a rice cooker, I've been making a lot more rice, but I'll do like 50% rice, 50% this cauliflower stir fry, and it just bulks it up with a veggie. It feels like I'm just eating a bunch of white rice because there is rice in there, but having this to cut it down a little bit is so good. And honestly, it's just really tasty, and I really, really like it. Grabbed a bag of the frozen salmon fillets. My store hasn't had these for a while, so I'm glad that they were back. I like these because they're individually frozen, so I can just thaw out like 2 salmon fillets at a time for us, which is great. And then they fit pretty well in my air fryer, so I've been cooking a lot of those. And got another bag of the frozen chicken breast. I keep buying this too, and then I'll just cook it in one way in like a batch, so that way we can have just a bunch of chicken on hand to add into different meals throughout the week. Having this and then having the rice cooker has made it so that way having food prepped in the fridge just ready to go has been so easy. All right, picked this up for my lunch today. This is the JAPCHAE noodles again. I got these in the last haul, and they are so good. Like, they're so good. Today, I'm going to add tofu and probably an egg to these ones just to kind of make it more of a filling meal. But I was super, super impressed by these. I love glass noodles. These are sweet potato glass noodles. So they're completely vegan, gluten-free. I highly recommend you try these. I was really, really, really impressed. Alex also got 2 containers of the chicken chili verde burritos. Just another thing to kind of supplement his meals like we do with tamales. Got a container of coffee. All of the holiday coffee is gone at my Trader Joe's. I feel like it makes sense. It's time. But we are back to just the medium roast coffee in the bags. I love this coffee, and it's super cheap, but it's really delicious. And I realized the tub containers of it, where it comes in the whole beans, are actually the same amount of coffee as the pre-ground ones. And grinding coffee is messy, and I don't have a grinder at home, so we buy this one. I also got 2 containers of ground pork. I will probably use like 1.5 of these for the dumplings I'm gonna make tonight. I do make my dumplings from scratch. I have wonton wrappers that I'm gonna be using to fold them, and so I'll just add in pork. I'm going to use my food processor and do a bunch of ginger, garlic, scallions. I add fish sauce, add some chili onion crunch from Trader Joe's, make this really delicious insides, and then wrap them up, put them in a steamer, or you can pan fry them. So good. Highly recommend. Do I say container a lot?
You say container a lot.
What would you call it?
I don't know. Is that a container?
It's all containing everything.
Everything's
contained. Alex today for lunch got 2 containers of the chicken tikka masala. We love the frozen Indian food at Trader Joe's, but I can't believe you eat 2 of these. Anyways, we love Trader Joe's frozen Indian food, so we usually grab a couple things on hand every time we go. Also, I treated myself this time and got a container of the Gone Bananas. Last time I went, I got dates, and I made like the peanut butter stuffed dates dipped in chocolate. They were really good, but it was a lot, and I felt like I was eating too much desserts and sweets. Honestly, having like a couple pieces of this will satisfy that same itch for me, so I'm going with the Gone Bananas because it's bananas and dark chocolate. Easy. I don't like the Gone Berries. That's not what they're called. Berry Wild, whatever. The chocolate covered frozen strawberries. Do not like them. Frozen strawberries have just such a hard texture. Frozen bananas are delicious and creamy. Got 2 containers of the ginger miso broth. This is what I'll be using for that wonton soup tomorrow. I'm gonna be honest with you, this is not my favorite miso broth. I feel like it's quite weak. I would much rather make my own miso with an actual like miso paste base, but Trader Joe's doesn't sell miso paste, and this is there, and it's easy. It's fine. I'm gonna zhuzh it up. It'll be delicious, but just like on its own, I don't feel like it's that great. And then last but not least, I did get 2 Spindrifts. Alex and I are still chugging away strong on dry January. I think it's been like almost 3 weeks since we've drank, which is like a record for us. So I grabbed myself 2 Spindrifts. I just got the lime one and the orange mango. I love Spindrift. I wish they were not as expensive as they are because I think they're freaking delicious. But it's just carbonated water with a little bit of juice, like actual pure juice. So these are my beverages for having everyone over tonight. All right, that is my haul. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm very excited to go eat these JAPCHAE noodles now. I need to learn if that's how you say them. If I say them incorrectly, can someone tell me in the comments? You probably already did. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and go and eat some food and put all of this away. But I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions for me, as always, comment down below. You can also go follow me over on Instagram and slide into my DMs. I try and answer all of my DMs for you guys. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And of course, hit that big red subscribe button below. I post a video every 3 days and I would love for you to follow along. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you next time.